would do a class on the heart chakra. So we're going to try to warm up our heart, all around our heart, and just bringing our breath there and relaxing into it also. But I want you to first just stay into your chair by leaning back into your chair so you can relax. And then just close your eyes. Just start taking those, first your normal breath, just feeling how your body's moving. So you can relax your body. And feel the shoulders relax all around your chest. Feel the collarbone softening. Just feeling if you're having any tightness around your chest, around your heart center. Just noticing how it feels inside. And your heart center, your heart chakra has a color, and the color is green. It's like a green apple. So you might visualize this color in your heart center. I say the heart center is the center of your chest. Just start to feel like you can bring your breath into the heart center. You're bringing more of your awareness there. And your heart center has to do a lot with our emotion. Our emotion of love and kindness and joy. And just start to feel this emotion inside of you, yourself. This emotion of taking care of yourself, loving yourself. Feeling happy with who you are. We're born perfect and we are perfect. With all our mixed baggages of different things, different emotions we have. But we're still perfect. And you can just flutter your eyes open, and then sitting up more forward on your chair to sit with a straight spine. And take your arms down, and then lift your arms up, inhaling as you lift. Exhale, coming down with those deep, full breaths. As you lift the arms, you can feel the breath going down your spine. As you drop the arms, you can feel the breath going back up the spine. Again, lift. Let's do one more deep breath. And you're just going to take your fingertips, your left hand on top of the shoulder. You're going to lift up the elbow. So you feel like you're opening into the side of the body, open the rib cage. And then come down, but tap the elbow down. And come back up, inhaling. And exhale. Let's do one more on the side. Good, and then just change hands. And you're lifting. So thinking about the heart has to do a lot with the organs. Well, of course, your heart itself. Your upper lungs too, and your shoulders, the joints, your shoulders, your arms. I think we have one more. Okay, now take both hands on top. You're just going to swing the elbows forward and then swing them back. Now take the elbows in front of you and they come together. If they can, then open out. Let's do an inhale as you open. Then we're going to exaggerate it a little more. So with your exhale, you're going to round the upper back and look down. And then inhale, lift the chest. Let's do one more. And just let the arms relax. Sitting up tall, they're just dropping the chin. I feel like you're lifting the heart center and then lift the face. Maybe the chin lifts a little. Look forward and then drop back down. Dropping your face. I'm sorry, somebody isn't muted. I just want to get this. Okay, everyone's muted now. And a little lift again, and then drop. And now looking forward, now you're going to take your hands behind your head, cupping your skull. Lifting the heart, but feel like the elbows are going to come out to the side more as you feel like you're holding on to the base of your head and you're lifting your body up. So you can stay open, even open into the underarms. And then you look forward and you just stay here, or if it's okay for your neck, you're going to round a little forward. It's enough to feel that stretch. I'm not forcing it too much. You don't want to pull on your neck. And then lift again, inhaling. And exhale. And just do one more lift. And then coming back here and just dropping the arms. And just crossing the arms, open up wide. And one more. One side and the other. And now you're going to taking your arms out with your elbows out to the side. You're crossing your right elbow on top of the left. And you can just take your hands on top of the shoulders with your elbows lifted, or your hands can come up. And eagle arms, so you're taking your left hand in toward your nose and then your fingers maybe to the inside of the hand. I'm kind of covered here. The feeling like the elbows, I'll come up to the side so you can see me. So your elbows are maybe in line with the shoulders. They can be a little lower if you're having any pain here. Try not to be too high though. And then let the shoulders relax down. Feel like your hands, instead of being closer to your face, you want to pull them a little bit away. Then you can squeeze into the arms, feeling a little bit more openness into the upper back. And keeping your arms here, all you're doing is lifting the chest. And then you're looking back forward, so the hands will come back. I mean, the arms stay there, but now you're going to round the back. So you're really not moving the shoulders too much. It's the upper back, the upper chest moving. And then just come back forward. Good. So from here, you're going to take your head and move it to the left. Just let it drop your ear towards your shoulder. Come all the way back up with your head, and then release the arms. Okay. And you take your arms back out, bent elbows. So now it's your left over the right. Again, you can take your hand on the inside. Again, you can just stay here. And I'm going to try to get the elbows in line with the shoulders down. Hands move away from your face. Maybe press like you're going to squeeze the forearms towards each other. And really feel that in your upper back between the shoulder blades, the base of your neck even. And then the arms will stay there, just kind of moving the chest up. And then just back forward, and then the chest kind of rolls forward and down. And then you come back up slowly, and you let your ear fall towards the right. So lift the head slowly, and release the arms. Very good. Now you're going to take your arm out to the side and feel, you need to put a little pressure there as you move the arm back, looking towards your thumb. You can take the hand down too. Now just gaze towards me and then look away. So looking towards the other side. And maybe the arm comes back a little more. You're gonna just look to your thumb and release it down. You should feel like you just kind of set everything back in place. Right, now the other arm. So again, you maybe put a little pressure here and you're looking back towards the thumb. And then just slowly look forward and look away. And maybe the hand comes back a little more. Just feel this big opening in your chest there. And then just look to the side with it and release it down. Good job. Just big circles, just kind of feel like you're not creating tension, but you're releasing tension here. And then the other way. And separate your feet a little. Slide your hands in from the hips though, filling your chest, lifting, the heart lifting. And then round, pulling from the hips, that will roll all the way up the spine with your exhale. And keep doing that. I feel like it's like a wave in my body, lifting, inhaling, and exhale round. It's deep, full breaths. Do a couple more. And just rolling all the way up the spine. Good. Take your feet now a little forward. And lift up one arm now. And watch to see if you lifted your shoulder to your ear. And feel if your body, your chest is forward. Try to line it up so it's right to the side, your shoulder. And let your body come over. But feel like you're relaxing into the heart. In the center of the heart and then the sides of your heart. Your heart hurts. That's your worm, I guess. Let your body relax. You're gonna take your hand right behind your head and then feel like you can take your forearm and your humerus, so the top of the arm, just moving that back a little. And come all the way back up. You can release the arm all the way up. Good job. Okay. So it might feel a little sore because it's, you're opening all this area that's kind of closed sometimes. So lifting the other arm, I'm even myself too. You lean over. Feel, again, you're breathing and relaxing into the sides of your heart. And then just bend your elbow, place your hand behind your head. And feel again like you're just moving the arm back. You don't want to hurt yourself, so just feeling, just feels like a little bit of pressure, but no pain. Gonna release the arm, coming all the way back up. Good, now separate your feet. You're just gonna let yourself go from that. So you're gonna come forward and then lift the heart. Good, just rounding and then roll it all the way up. Just go at your own pace. Do what feels good with your body. Okay, I'm gonna do one more time. Good job. And then just taking your feet now forward. Gonna take your hands out in front of you. You're grabbing onto something and pulling energy in toward your heart center. Just yanking it and pulling in. Imagine what you need from the universe, what you need to put into your heart to make it feel more joy. Just kind of like you're grabbing it and pulling it right in. And then just lift the hands and squeeze it down. Let's just do one more. Staying here, now just feeling like you're going to squeeze your fingers down into your hand and your thumbs, and then open it out wide, and pull it in, open it out wide. One more. We're going to close it tight, hold it tight, and then open it out wide and feel like you're creating tension, and then pull it back in. Put it out, pull it in. Do one more. Gonna just squeeze into your thumb, hold it tight. Gonna let it go, and then just shake it all out. Like you're gonna spray anything you don't need away from you with your hands. Go into the earth. Okay, we're gonna move down more into your hips, just by opening your feet and lean forward and circle, just going one way then the other. And I just got a nice big crack in my hips, so I know I'm working my hips. So let's just circle around 3 times, going one way. When you come forward, go around the other way. So I'm now going to lean a little forward. You're going to drop your elbow on the inside of the arm, the leg, and then feel like you're going to just roll your chest up. You're going to add a twist. You're going to lift up the arm, the elbow, or the whole arm. Take a deep breath right across the heart, the chest. And then bring it back down. Let your body be balanced, coming up. And then do the other side. And then coming back down again. Good, lifting all the way back up. Good, now taking your feet close together, your knees together. We're going to twist again. You're placing your hands to your heart center and come forward from your hips. Your hands are going to come onto the outside of your leg. You can also come across your lap. And you can come down as low as you want. You can come up to maybe even the elbow. But feel like you're not going to round your back here. You feel like you're lengthening into your spine instead. Bend at your elbows. Now you're bringing this energy from your hands towards your heart center as you lift the chest and turn your hands, your heart towards your hands. You can press even more into your hands. Get a little bit stronger of a twist. but nothing that's going to hurt your spine. And then just look down, drop your hands, press on your feet, come all the way up. Good, and then your hands back to your heart. And do the other side. So you're taking your hands. You can also line your face up at the middle of your big toes, just to feel like you're centering yourself. Bend the arms, lift the chest, turning your heart towards your hands. Watch the shoulders are not lifting to your ears. And then release it. Again, step down, push down with your feet, come all the way back up. And let it go. You can separate the feet. We're going to roll on your feet, come onto the outside rim of your feet, and then the toes and the inside and your heels, and just circling it around. It moves into your hips as well. Go around the other way. You're moving more into your ankles and your hips too, just lifting your foot. So it'll be your left foot and your toes are out. So you're sliding it out, and then you slide the foot back in. And it should open right into the hip area as well. Release it down, then do the other one. And then holding on to your leg. You're lifting up your chest, feel high with the heart. And then you're going to round your back as you bring your knee in closer towards you. So you're pushing the back of the heart back. And then lift back up with an inhale. Exhale and round. You're drawing the belly back as well. And one more lift. Okay, we'll do the other legs. You're holding on. Make sure it's not too low. You're right underneath the kneecap. You're lifting with your inhale. Pull the belly in, rounding. Feel like you're pushing back with the back of the heart. And then inhale as you straighten the spine. And round. And one more. Gonna release it down. Then you're gonna roll, just sitting back into your chair. And we're gonna roll up. What we're doing is holding on underneath the leg now. Then you're gonna roll yourself up, lift the heart, and then you're gonna round and come back to your chair. And roll it up. And round. Do one more. Gonna change legs. Rolling it up. Round back. The more you are forward on your chair, the more of a challenge it is to roll yourself back up. Let's do one more. Gonna staying here. I'm kind of too far forward on my chair, so I'm gonna lean back a little. And you're lifting up one leg. Then pull the belly in and lift the other one before the other one drops. A little more into the core and your legs here. Now drop your foot slowly and come sitting up as you're lifting yourself. Then you're going to roll yourself back again. This time you're going to lift up one leg. You can hold underneath that leg or keep it down, and you can lift the other leg. You can hold underneath both legs. Do whatever feels best for you. You can hold on to both legs. Again, you can come off the back of the chair, but feel like you're lifting your heart here now. So the lower back kind of lifts, and you're lifting your heart. Maybe your feet will come out a little higher. You can let the hands go. Good job. All right, now just drop the legs slowly. All right, good. Lift the arms all the way up, feel long and stretch the side. Come up, go the other way. Down, let the arms come down. Take a deep breath. Good. Now you're taking your feet are in line with your hips. We're going to do some sun breaths. Feel your hands at your heart center. So you're lifting the heart. And then lift the arms, inhale. Dive forward, exhaling. I feel like you're lifting the back of the heart, extending the front of the heart. And fold back over with your exhale. Inhale, lift all the way up. Hands to the heart. All right, we're going to do, let's do 3 more, but move with your breath and bring, again, your awareness right into your heart center. As long as you're extending with your inhale. Push down with your feet as you lift. And again, move. Do one more. Good. Okay, you're bringing your feet over to the side. And you're dropping into your knee. It's okay if your knee. So we're back into opening again. What you're going to do is taking your arms back. So feel like instead of, like you're not going to open your chest by rolling your arms out. You're just pulling your arms back. Feel like the top of the arms are just moving back. Now interlace your fingers from there, if you can, or you can just keep them on your bottom or get a little higher. And then squeeze down. I'm going to sit back more because my seat is kind of wide. Squeeze your hands down towards the floor. Then feel like you can move like you're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together. You feel them pinching like somebody has their fingers between their shoulder blades and you have to squeeze it tight. Make sure you're not lifting your shoulders to your ears. Then from there, just lean slightly forward so you can feel even more of a stretch. Feel like you're pushing your knuckles back even more. You don't want your head to drop down and you don't want to look forward with it. Feel like you're lifting the back of the head, like you're going to push the middle of the back of the head up a little. And slowly come back up, release the arms. And I'm just going to come forward towards me. You're going to leave your leg there or slide it back now. You feel energy in your legs lifting your body up so your spine is long. And taking your hands at heart center with your fingers facing each other, open yourself up to warrior two. And come back in. Again, open it up wide. Coming back in. Then you're going to stay in warrior two and feel like you can breathe on all sides of the heart. It's expanding out to the ribs, to the hands, all the way out. You're reaching your heart center as big as you can get it. Now drop your back hand. We're going to come into reverse warrior, lifting the arm. But just look down towards the floor as you're gazing down towards your back leg. And then look forward towards me, and now just gazing up underneath your arm if it's okay for your neck. And lift the arm, coming all the way back up. Now take your feet now in front of you. We're going to do a cat and cow before we do the other side. So placing the forearms down. Then lift, inhaling your heart center. Pull the belly in and round. Let's do that again. Lift, inhale. And round, roll right up your spine. Let's do a sun breath. Lift the arms. Extending long. Press down with your feet. Come all the way up. Now we'll do the other side. So first dropping into the knee. And again, I'm taking your hands back with the arms, almost like you're rolling the top of the arms in instead of out. Interlace the fingers, push down with the knuckles, and feel like the shoulder blades are squeezing together. And try not to push the head forward. It's the back of the head, the middle of the back of the head is kind of leaning back a little, pushing back slightly. Good, now from there, keeping that, just lean slightly forward from your hips. So watch to see if you dropped your head forward again, you want to line that up. You get to take deep breaths. And then slowly coming back up, and then just let it relax. Now you're going to face forward. And move everything back. So setting your step up for warrior two with your pulling the energy up the spine. You're going to take your fingers together in front of the heart center first, and then open up wide. And so exhale as you bring your hands back in. And inhale, open. Go back in. And then we're going to do that again, of feeling, now instead of just the hand and the heart opening to the sides, feel like it's front and back as well. You can get as your heart center as big as the room around you. And then drop your back hand, reverse warrior. But then just look down towards your back foot. And then look forward, and then look underneath the arm, like you're looking under the arm, underarm. Lifting your body back up to center. And let's do that cat and cow again, taking your legs back forward, your forearms on your legs. And then when you're ready, you're lifting, inhale and exhale, round. And again, lift. And roll up the spine. Lift the arms long. And fold forward. Halfway up. And coming all the way up. Your hands to your heart. Stay and take another deep breath, relaxing. And we're going to stand up now. And come behind your chair. Bring the chairs forward. All right, so you're standing behind the chair and you're just going to walk back with your feet. I just want to bring it a little bit more forward. So your feet are in line with your hips. You don't want the shoulders to lift to your ears. So feel like your arms are relaxing, your shoulders are opening between the shoulder blades. Feel like you're melting all around the rib cage, your heart center. Just melt and relax. And then just slowly look towards your chair and place your right foot forward. Okay, so now you're setting yourself up for warrior one. So your hips, you're going to move, feel like you can take your right hip and push it back just a little with your left hip more forward. You know, lifting the arms. Then just bend at your elbows, feel your heart lifting. Going to straighten into the leg as you lift the arms. And then bend your knee so the elbows come down. And then lift again. Bend the elbows. And one more time, you're lifting. Now your elbows are bent here off to the side. But feel like you can squeeze back with the elbows more and squeeze down your shoulder blades as you squeeze the elbows in towards the body. And then you take it back out to the sides and then you squeeze it down again. And take it out. And one more. Now keep the elbows down in towards you as much as you can. Feel like if you're not pushing your ribs forward, they kind of pull back instead. You're really strengthening your upper back here. Gonna release the arms, but then just lift them all the way back up. And release it down, take your hands to the chair. You'll lift your back heel and step yourself forward, then walk back again. Your feet are in line with your hips, so you can take them out a little bit wider also. You feel like the hips are pushing back. You feel like they'll stretch into your upper legs. You're melting the heart here. Deep breaths. And you're going to do the same thing. You're just stepping forward with your left foot. And your heel is dropped. And you want your hips just facing a little bit more forward without any pain in your hip to drop, pulling back with your left right hip a little bit more forward. Good. And lifting the arms. Feel the weight onto the back foot. Now just bending into your elbows. And straighten the leg as you lift the arms. Inhale, come back down. Exhale, they lift. Do one more like that. And this time you're going to bend the front knee when your elbows are out to the sides. And you squeeze back more with the elbows and you pull them down, again, without pushing the ribs forward. Or the head too. You want to feel like you're pulling your head, the back of the head back a little. And then just take the arms out to the sides and squeeze it down again. You feel that right between their shoulder blades. And then back out to the sides and squeeze down, but stay down with the elbows. Maybe squeeze back a little bit more. The hands. Relax the arms and then lift them all the way back up. Relax the shoulders. And release. Lift your back heel. You can come back forward. All right, so just depending on your balance, you could turn your chairs toward you, seat of the chair. Mine, I have a wide bottom, so I could just turn it off to the side. Otherwise, you can turn it all the way towards you. And then just taking your hands onto the chair. Now your right foot is forward and step back with your left foot. Okay, you can come onto your fingertips if it's too much to come down to. Good. And from there, you can take your hand on top of the chair, the back of the chair, and come back up. Job. Now you're going to interlace your fingers behind you, or just taking your hands back, like you did before. Now straighten into the front leg. Now feel like you can take that right hip back, left hip forward. Now you're leaning forward from the hips. So again, you don't want your head to just drop here. You want to stay with a straight spine. So you're opening the chest, opening the hamstrings here, also the hip. You can always come down as low as you feel good for your body. And just relax the arms and place them right on the chair, your hands. And let your heart just melt here now. Your arms can just come right onto the seat and feel like you're just letting your body fold over, relaxing into it. And relax into the neck, the head. And just slowly walk yourself back up. Bend into the front knee. Lift your back heel and then step forward. Both knees are bent, and then round your back and roll right up the spine. Okay, take a breath. And we're going to do the other leg, okay? So you come back down. Now your left foot is forward, right foot back. Okay, and you can come up a little higher. You can take your hand on the leg. You can take your hand on the chair to come up. Then you pull back with the arms, interlace if you can. Back with the hands. Now your left hip is back, right hip forward. Straighten into the front leg as much as you can. And then from the hips, that's where you're creasing, the crease of the hips, you're coming forward. You can feel how the arms will squeeze back even more. Only coming down slowly with your breath. Try not to lock your left knee. And then just let the arms melt and place your hands right on your chair. You know, you can take your hands forward if it's more relaxing for you, just to let your body, let it fold forward and let it melt. Like you're melting into your heart center, the back of the heart center. And then slowly working your way back up. Lift your back heel, step forward. Again, bend both knees, let your body roll all the way up. Gonna walk away from the chair so you don't hit the chair. Place your hands to the heart center and lift the arms. Inhale. Dive forward, exhaling. Halfway up. Your hands can be on the legs, or the floor. Folding. Then press down with your feet. Come all the way up. Your hands to the heart. Let's do one more. Fold over. Halfway. And then lift, inhaling. And your hands to the heart. Good. I'm just going to turn my chair back around so the back is facing me. Okay, and I'm taking my body so that my right hand is at the top of the chair. Okay, good. All I'm doing is I'm going to stretch the side of my body, bringing my breath there. And it's a little bit of a balance issue. So you're taking your left foot behind your right. You're lifting up your left hand. So you can hold on to the chair as you lean towards the chair. Or you can hold on to, like hold underneath your wrist and lean that way. Yeah, it's just a balance here too. It's like you're standing on one foot because your feet are close together and it's a little awkward. You're not balancing both feet down evenly. Your hips. Good, and lift the body all the way back up. And release. And just do the other side. So move my chair the other way. Your left hand is at the chair. And you're taking your right foot behind your left. And you squeeze your inner thighs. And then you're lifting your right arm. You can hold onto the chair, leaning towards the chair, or hold underneath the wrist and open up that way. And press the feet down, feel lifted. Beautiful. And then slowly coming back up and release the arms. Good. Make sure you don't hit your chair. Softness in your knees. Lift the arms. You're going to sway to one side, the other, and then go down as you bend the knees. The hips go back. Feel the body is loose here. Let it go. Release the arms, softening your knees, and just let your body twist. Let it go. One more, one side and the other. Good job. Now you can sit down and you can get your weights. So I have my 3-pound weights. No more than 3 pounds. I would suggest, because you do little repetitions. Okay, from here, just take a deep breath. Let's just body settle in first. Okay. Very good. So we're going to just do some curls. So your hands at your sides. Inhaling, exhale, you're curling up. We're not moving too fast. You can think of a count of 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. So keeping the same rhythm. And do one more. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing, curls, but you're going to lean back into your chair. So your hands are more to the side. So it's still a curl, but it's just moving against gravity here. You're just going to feel a little bit more. Keep your belly in. One more time. Okay, then you could place your hands on your legs and then lift your body all the way back up. Good, I'm taking your legs over to the side. So you're using your weight, what you're doing is you can drop your knee like we're going to, do warrior 1 a little. And you're taking your hand down and then squeeze up the elbow. We call it chainsaws, and you're just pulling up the saw, or the cord of the saw. Squeeze it up. Good, now taking your feet together. So now your hand is to the side. Now you're going to squeeze back, but you're going to do that little twist with it. Last one. Good, we'll go the other way. So you can drop into the knee a little here. Good, your hand is towards the floor, then it's just squeezing up. Squeeze the elbow back. Feel this moving more into your lats and your back side. One more time. And then just squeeze your foot forward. And now we're just adding that twist into it. Very good. We have 2 more. Excellent. Bringing your feet now forward. Okay, we're just going to do one more. So now we do hammer curls. Okay, just squeezing both up. One more. And then we're just gonna run with it. So you're doing a little bit faster. You can think of the count of one. So it's 1, 1. Ten more. Elbows stay down to your sides. And one more. Good job. Put the waist down. You did it. Take a deep breath. Okay, let the arms be loose. And just let it loosely swing. Go around the other way if you want. And taking your hand, reaching your fingers towards the floor, just relaxing the jaw, let your head just fall to the side. And do a little flipping with your hand, like you're waving your hand. And then just let it reach towards the floor. And reach even more towards the floor to lift your head back up and then squeeze the arm across your chest. And let it go. We're going to do the other side. So you're reaching your other hand. And let the jaw relax, let your head relax over. And do your hand flipping. And stay there. And reach more towards the floor to come back up slowly and cross the arm. Hug it in. You can hold anywhere it feels good on your arm. And just let it go. And make two fists, go on either side of your navel and circle around. And change the direction. Good, now squeeze into the pelvic floor, holding the base of the pelvic up and the walls in, holding it in. You can close your eyes just to feel those muscles tightening. And you can let them relax and then squeeze and hold again. Maybe you feel like they're coming in tighter. And you can relax one more time, pull it up and all the way around the walls, pull in towards each other. And then relax. So we're going to relax into your chair, sitting all the way back. You get comfortable now. Do whatever feels good for you. Just letting your legs go down to the floor, or crossing, whatever feels good. Let your back just sink back into your chair. Bringing your awareness into the heart center again. Feel like it's just melting. Completely melting. Melting into collarbones, the chest, the shoulders, shoulder blades, the whole shoulder girdle. And your arms relax into your lap. Feel the back of your hands softening, your thumbs, your fingers. Feel your abdomen relaxing. Let the whole back sink. Letting your hips sink. Letting your legs melt, your knees, your ankles, your feet melt to the earth. Letting the top of your head melt, your brain, your forehead and your brow, your eyes and your eyelids soften, your mouth, your jaw, your throat. Keeping your awareness inside of yourself. You start to wander with your thoughts, just bring them back into yourself. Slowly take a deeper breath. You're waking yourself up and sitting with a straight spine. Is bringing your hands together and put a smile right into your heart center. Let it go right across your heart, right across your chest. Big smile. Feel this happiness growing inside of you, letting it flow through your body, to your cells, your blood. Let it pour out of you into your aura all around you, personal space. Positive emotions, positive feelings all around you. Pushing out any negative. We're going to seal this with our Om, so take a deep breath. Om. The light and divine in me bows to the light and divine in you, for we meet as one. Namaste.